And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Tampa. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch coming up and towing the slab. Zach Eflin.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. The line to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone, and away we go this afternoon. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He wastes no time on this one, and they take the lead. It's 1-0.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's in a trip around the bases. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Royce Lewis in the box now. No ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Got him swinging.
Yeah, you got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Byron Buxton. That's the third. Paredes fires over to first. Takes care of Buxton. And now let's take a peek at the Twins line. Specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right, working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated.
And we'll end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, and our starting pitcher here today, Pablo Lopez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real it's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Yandy Diaz. To the right side. Throws to first. Now look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Trying to close out a one-run lead as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
One down, base is empty. Way out front for strike two.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a ball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. He throws it hard, and it gets played.
Last chance for the Rays. Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. There's a strike.
0-1.
Two out, space is empty. Hard hit left side. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this one was all about the defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
Glad you're here. Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since the show as interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here on the mound for the Reds. Green.
Well, just a three-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all three. Sometimes you can make that three look like four if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But the one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Jose Altuve, leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hard ground ball, base 9. So a man on base to start the
just shot it through the infield.
substitution now at first base. On to pinch run for Houston, Greg Kessinger. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch misses. Nobody out, runner at first. And that drops in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see. But with high velocities these days, that speed needs to be.
Makes the now we check out the Astros lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on the other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Outside low, and that's ball one.
A guy that battles at the plate in the biggest moments of the game, and that's what they have right now up there. And shake it up. It's this guy right here.
Man at first, one away. In for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Let's see if he's on the field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a pop. Puts it away. Jose Abreu up to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but
down the line, and it's foul. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. And that's down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Houston. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. The show. Back here with my pal Siggy, getting the nod in this one. Framber Valdez. What do we have on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Now into the ball game on defense, Greg Kessinger. He'll play second. Leading off, Matt McClain.
For the Reds, the second baseman.
And a pitch. Right side, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Not even close there. The count now 2-2. Minor second.
Batting second.
Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, when you consider all that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
One out, base is empty. Foul. Here comes a pitch. Out to short.
One of those where you just have to take it because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Spencer Steer. Turned up. Foul wide of third.
If it were an
and he deals. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
At the belt and fires. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is even. And down on strikes. That's
such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns it into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. In there for strike one. The pitch.
1-1.
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball one. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The winning run on second base. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Valdez throws over. De La Cruz back on a dive.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after one. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Second inning. The right-hander back to work. That's outside. And that is ball one. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit. At the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. In Jabot, the young right-hander up and throwing. Farmer warming up. And the pitch is outside, ball one. And Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
But he's a really big umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing. In this
is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. That's a strike. Two outs with a runner at third. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit the first two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam clearly.
Jonathan India. Valdez back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. The pitch.
1 ball.
Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. Down the line, it's a base hit. Candelario rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline. This one's over, and they walk it off.
See something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be long in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound today, number 38.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And away we go here in Oakland. And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone here. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
That one way inside. The pitch. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One down, runner at first. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. And that one fouled off.
Big dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. With the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor, this might get interesting, Boo.
The 0-1. In the air out towards right center. Brown sizing this one up. And there are 2 outs. First lineup for the Seattle Mariners. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different. Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base is possible without sprint speed.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. It's out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And it gives him the lead in the first.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Outside. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And And a pitch.
2-0 count,
No
great
strike.
hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you got to miss inside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing, high fly ball, and it is gone. He'll ball. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that really fire up a ball club.
And now it's going to be Ty France. Edge of the zone for a strike. Going 1. Two down, nobody on. Time, and it's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
In the air, right field, on the run towards the line. Diving, makes the grab.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Back here in the East Bay. And pitching here today, Luis Castillo.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. For a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
We go to the bottom of the first. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ryan Noda. Castillo, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Knees, that's strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. Next offering misses down and away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. This one popped up. Under it. And there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. And that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These guys could find themselves back in this ball game.
That one's upstairs. Pop. Blanco under it. He's got it, and there's so they're down to their final out. He's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Ball for a strike. And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
On that pitch right there. Started started on the edge of the plate with the spin, you know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Down the line. Foul. The A's down to their final strike. That's outside, and that's ball 3. And he walked it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first. So here's Brown at the plate. That one's in there. Strike 1. The middle, and that's through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now it's J.D. Davis. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No strike.
To left base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay throw. Tag, got it. And that's the ball game.
Well, it was a tough day at the plate for the hitters, only able to scratch out. Expect to win the game when you only put up 2 hits, but somehow they found a way to get it done.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. The show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From San Francisco, California, we're live at Oracle Park. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Logan Webb. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Booth. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit. For him to throw it up there when something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike especially late in an at-bat.
Corbin Carroll stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. So now 1-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now the Diamondbacks by Torey Lovullo. How about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
One down, and now it's Christian Walker. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Throws to first, and he dives back in safely. Man at first, one away. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, it stays 9-2. And misses inside. And that one's a little bit low. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses, and the count for a turn at the plate. So now 3-2 stays alive. Swings through it, and that's out.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from a huge jam.
And now Jack Peterson, known for his late inning heroics. Popped up foul territory behind the plate. Make the catch, inning over. So one hit is all they get. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Bottom of the first. And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Strike one.
0-1.
line in the pitch. And they're at the knees. That is strike two. In the air, right field. Pretty much Thomas reaching back towards the wall. And the second. And that's a leadoff double.
He hit that ball really well to the deep right field right there. Pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end it.
Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here, Brett Wisely. He's a potential run, so they're hoping he can score in a base hit. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tyro Estrada to the plate. Gallen checks on the runner. Wisely back in on a dive. Next offering upstairs. There.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing. And he got him to chase.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter can get to it, but that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't increase in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to play. Fly ball to right center. Squeezes it. Runner tags and goes to third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Giants come up empty in the first. On second from Oracle Park. And there's no score on the show. So coming into the game now on defense, Wisely. He takes over as the new first baseman. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And here's the catch. Gabriel Moreno.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
And a pitch. Outside low. And that is ball one. Bounced out to short. He can't pick it. Move it base, and here's the pitch runner. Jason Peters. First and second, no outs. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Kicks and fires. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Mason Black appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Harrison, the lefty, warming up as well. And that's in the dirt. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the second. Here's a 1-2. Right side, and that's a base hit around third. He scores the lead. 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Alec Thomas now. Fouled off left side. The punch out there, 1 out. Oh, he needed a strikeout there, and now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up. Play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. First and third, 1 down. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit to him for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Stepping in is the field playing pretty shallow.
Wrong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The shortstop takes the ball.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And a base hit into right center field. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield.
This is Corbin Carroll. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Jorge Soler. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. With the bat on his shoulder.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to.
Steps on first for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Michael Conforto will climb in.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the pen down there. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Legall. Mantiply getting cranked up as well. Kicks and deals. Fought off foul. With the time run at the plate, bottom half of inning number 2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Matt Chapman in the on-deck circle. The Giants trailing by 2. And the home team trying to pull it out. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Matt Chapman. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Two outs.
Ball 1.
Chapman gets a piece there. Gallen is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on pitching. Really kept in it and gave them a chance.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the mound in this one, Mitch Keller.
It's always pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his offense coming out of the same arm slot, same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
As he turns on the rubber, good luck. next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to bunt his way on. Safe! He beats it!
What a play right there. Drop down. Defense surprised a little bit, but now go-ahead run is on at first, and that could be huge.
Runner at first. Here's Lane Thomas. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff. Second base on the first pitch. Defense was all nicely done from behind the catch and throw. Little quick tag. Base.
Just missed. Swings through that. 1 out, bases empty. One and 2 now. That one ripped, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now, 1 away.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. What was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch. That's how you do it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Joey Gallo. Runner on the move. Pitch is high. Can't glove it cleanly to second, and he's safe.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there. Get in scoring position with the heart of the order complete. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Man at second. Runner goes again. Pitch inside. Late with the swing there.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Two down, 20 on. Got it by him for the pay. On to the first. No score. Back here at PNC Park, and on the mound today, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off.
Ready to go in the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Misses inside. 1-0. At the belt, fires.
Pretty easy to give up. Going to finish well off the plate.
And he deals. That one drifts inside.
Boom, he never moved. Had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer. That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Reynolds here. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. The winning run on second base. Into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Cruz. Throw not in time, and they walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where Low Depot Park. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go down. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. And the left-hander to face the Phillies lineup. Tell me about him.
Try to stay back for that power change. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Right down the chute, and we're off and rolling in Miami. And it's even up. That one missing inside. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2. Struck him out looking. Trey Turner at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's the strike. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Some high cheese for strike three.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, it can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Right. Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
2 outs. That one.
I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Got it. Back here in Miami, and our pitcher tonight, Zach Wheeler. What do we need to know here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will very difficult for hitters to get the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull, will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Stands in. And the pitch. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he just threw that fastball looking up in that location, especially with that velocity.
The 2-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one the other way, and that's
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box in the game, so far I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Substitution being made at first. Marlins bring on a pinch runner, John Birdie. No outs, runner at first. Here's Tim Anderson. And fouled off.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner at first with no outs here.
One ball, one
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action. Right side. Castellanos moves on. Brings it in.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Right-hander kick steals. And that one fouled off. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to
Birdie runs.
One ball.
Pitch way inside. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's even up. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gloves it on the dive. And he gets him. Nicely done.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Now into the game, John Birdie. He'll play second.
Number 5.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Man at second, nobody out. Certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across.
To third, and got him. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. In the air, center field. Is on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Trying to
back here in Lone Depot Park. Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. And takes low for ball 1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
DP, it's sort of those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Attacking a location that this guy at the plate had trouble with. Day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information and go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box, lays off for ball 1. That one missed. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Strom also getting ready. Winning run at second with 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one is in for a strike. The winning run on second base. Ground ball to Bone. Zips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Swings and misses.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Next offering upstairs. 0-0 here at the bottom of the second. That one to first. Harper takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now at the plate, Bryce. Luzardo back to short and caught.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Pitch running for the Phils, Edmundo Sosa. And now it is JT Realmuto. Number 53 appears to be getting loose. Weathers also throwing. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes a strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Goes down looking.
Are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that's down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit. And he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of the jam.
Now into the ball game on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He's the new third baseman. And now Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And the right-hander back to work. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, 2 now. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Man at second.
Ball, that's low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. With the winning run standing at second here in the last half of the third. A little out front as he swings through it.
1-1.
The pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses. 3-2 now.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
3-2 on the way. Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get this. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Nick Fortes. The offering is not close. Man on second, 2 down. Bounced up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Marlins set down in. So it's no runs, no base, no errors. 1 left. 3 innings complete. No score. As we go to the top of the 4th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Luzardo back to work. And that'll fall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and the Phillies take the lead. 1-0. Any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll add on.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Caught looking his first time up. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Long to get a result. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Shorts. The lefty, the 1-0. Birdie. Off balance feed. There's one. But no. As he'll hold on to it.
The first baseman, number 3, Kwai. Harper.
And now here is Harper. His first at bat, strikeout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Stretch runners at first and third. That just misses. 2-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the action application, that's a tremendous swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jesus Luzardo won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Number 53. Here, he has a great slider with tons of movement. So one out, nobody on. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. And a 1-1.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is downstairs. 4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. And
well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
over to first, and he's saved. This is Bryson's stop. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand hitter waits. Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit of velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Hole on the right side of the infield.
In there. And so now 1-2. That's to third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Now back, the catcher, JT.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one.
In the slog, regardless of the, will keep a close eye on his approach.
And a pitch.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Wouldn't chase that time. A couple of bases, first and second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 4. And welcome back to the 4th. Here's the second. birdie.
Birdie.
And a pitch. And that's outside. Man at second. Lifted in the air out to left. Under it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Next to hit, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
The Phils leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really have a lot of time to back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
2 outs, runner at first. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Called strike right there.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. This could end it. And that's outside. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game by this team.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score tonight.
start after this. So almost ready to get underway, and now here's
great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got to try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off.
And a good eye there. Blackman swings and drives one deep to right. That one's well hit. Pulls it in, a warning drag. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. On the mound, so this figures to be a tough match.
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound, in the box, and he seems to be just in a flow. Step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Fouled off late, and Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Just missed.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Oh, one strike.
Rips one to right. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance. He met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner first with two away. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. Here's a rocket out to left. Got it, and that'll end the inning. So one left for Colorado, and now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Atlanta, today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Take a look at the lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. One out, base is empty. A little bit high. Ball 2. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Bouchard on the move to the alley. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Austin Riley.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Slice the other way. Foul. One swing, he can win it for him. That catch is over a strike, and the count is 0-2. Right back to him on the mound. First, out number 3. Down in order, goes. No score. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. The right-hander back to work. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. On the ground, right side. Olsen handles the chance. Takes it himself. 1 out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in and go ahead. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Making a move at third. Entering as the pinch runner, Sam Hilliard. Ryan McMahon steps to the. Fought off foul. 1 away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. This one in the air. Under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one way inside. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1-1.
Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Here's the 2-2. Got him! And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
So coming into the game now on defense, Elias Montero. He takes over as the new first baseman. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here is Matt Olson.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just missed.
Count 1-0.
And foul. And now 2 balls and a strike. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. Right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position. He's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. his way over. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter. First down.
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't.
Line drive. Out of here. Ball game. And this place is rocking. And they will walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Inside the new home of the Rangers, Globe Life Field in Arlington. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
The Angels, the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Kwai to kick the pitch. That one catches the zone, and we are underway. On the outside corner, 0-2 now.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Couldn't catch up.
After him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Adding Mike Trout year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Outside, ball one. One down, base is empty.
Good boy.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base pass, you're dealing with the number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Brandon Drury stands in with 2. The pitch. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Out there to center. Gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Life field. And starting in this one, Reed Detmers. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Marcus Semien. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and fires. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And now 1 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Corey Seager up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Two balls. And another ball. Adolis Garcia waits out. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. On the corner for a strike. That one's in there, and it's 3-2.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Swings through it, and that's the strikeout.
Tough hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
The right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
fielder, Adolis Garcia. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. That misses the zone. 1-1. In the air to left down the line. Moniak settles underneath it. And that's the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Back in Arlington, and now the right fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
Here comes a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. Him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Next, Anthony Rendon. And that one clips the corner. The 0-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
And next for L.A., Mickey Moniak. And there's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate.
Now the 0-1.
Close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Next offered in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to.
The 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Popped up. Seager settles underneath it. Brings it in. Third out. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped up instead.
And we're back. Now here is Evan Carter.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Detmers back to work. Ground ball to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Broke up, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner in third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Substitution now at third. Runner for the Rangers, Travis Jankowski. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Josh Young. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's a foul ball.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now they play defensive.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, left side. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Across is the winning run, and the Rangers get off.
These can be tough when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a for all of those pitches, or is he just... But if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Parker next to hit. The 1-0. One to the right side. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
I think what you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those anchors, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. That misses, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Yeah, there's a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
2 outs, base is empty. And ball 1. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Tigers fail to make any noise, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here in San Diego, today's starting pitcher, Tarek Skubal. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Rube. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Xander Bogaerts at the plate and takes high there. The 1-1. That one hit to right. Green settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. So with one down, he's junior.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right. Handled. Tosses to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over.
here's Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
High with that one.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range? For the 3rd out, so an inning in the books tonight, and we're all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Darvish back to work. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. There's the strike at the knees. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is the side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And another ball.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now a move being made at second base. And coming in as the Tigers pinch runner, Matt Vierling. Here's ball 1, no strikes. With the go-ahead run, in there for a strike. And a strike. Man at second. Swing through that one for strike 2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Jeremiah Estrada preparing to come on if needed. Cosgrove warming up as well. Kicks and deals. Got him swing. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. And a good eye there. Two outs. In for a strike and a count 1-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now into the game, Matt Vierling. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 8.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the pitch. And that one is inside. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but you've got opportunities to drive in runs. You've got to be capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Baez fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim.
Now first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second.
The shortstop takes the ball. Tigers bullpen with some action. Shelby Miller up and throwing. Chafin, a left-hander, also throwing. Winning run at second with one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to try to finish you off.
The winning run on second base. Pitch misses there. 2-1. For strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Second here, one gone. Runs in 96 to record the punch out. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Ball one on a pitch inside. In the second. That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him! And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2.
This guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
On to the third inning. Now, Gio Urshela.
Look for him to hit behind the corner, perhaps.
And here it comes. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Just missed the inside corner, and the count is 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and mound. He's trying to get a bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Man at second. And another ball. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Javier Baez. The shortstop takes the ball. Righty delivers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. And he deals. That misses the zone. And the count is up. Jake Rogers waiting to hit for Detroit. Got him swinging. Down. Slider got him for strike. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Out of the zone and a called strike. And one in score position. And it's even up.
1-0.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot. Run across. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way. Hitting off a tee.
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand waits. Check swing. Now it appeal to third. He went around, according to Carl. And 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Now he breaks his back. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, Boogie clearly swung over the top of that pitch, but still got enough of it to put it in play. You call that a swinging bunt, and as an infielder, you're never expecting that. So it can be a really tough play that catches you by surprise. Next thing you know, he's safely at first.
Here's Riley Green. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Two on, 2 outs. And there's the strike. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 outs. Lined into right. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the park as we go to the last of the third. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. So far gets a piece there.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third to right field.
And now the lefty. That one not close. And the count is 1-1. Just missed. The 2-1. Hard hit, base hit. And now the winning run is on base. Throw comes back in. The time stops at third with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start. He scored this inning. Can guess it for sure.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Matthew Batten, the next up for the Padres. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And foul off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next one misses, and that's ball one. Back to the mound, he's got it. On to second, they get one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the place. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Last chance for the Padres. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And that'll do it. The Tigers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Padres, no run, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.